Hello, fellow orchid lovers. I hope you all are doing well. It's Danielle here with just a quick video on my new orchid babies. I ordered just about a week ago from Kalapana. I don't know. It's Hawaiian. It's a place in Hawaii. I'll show you the tag and you'll get the name. I ordered a couple of orchids and they arrived on Friday. I just didn't have a chance over the weekend to do a video because my weekend was kind of hectic. So I want to introduce you to my new babies. I'm sorry for the poor lighting. I'm actually doing this in the morning when the light should be the best, but unfortunately, Spring thinks she's funny and refuses to arrive. Saturday, we had temperatures almost into the 80s, and then Sunday, it dropped into the high 30s. So we are no longer amused, Spring. The joke is over. So that's my weather outside. So it looks a little dreary in my house because the weather's not cooperating with me filming today. And someone did ask me where in my house I grow my orchids. So I'm gonna wait for the next sunny day that I'm actually home and able to film, and I'll show you all where I grow each type of orchid. So the whole reason why I put in an order to this place in Hawaii is for this orchid. This is Tropic Lily Hilo Spaceship. And I know some of you might actually have this one. If you know me at all, you know I'm a sucker for an orchid with spots on her flowers, on her blooms, and this one is just stunning. Sorry to be moving you around so much, but I got some pictures. No, that's not it. That's a peony. So that's what she looks like when she's in bloom. So yeah, I had to have her. Now the great thing is every single orchid that I got from this place has a spike, at least one spike. One of them has 2 spikes and one of them has 3 spikes, but I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm really looking forward to her blooming. She had 3 mature pseudobulbs and then a teeny tiny old back bulb. I did pull the back bulb off and I thought I saw perhaps a little bit of a purple mark. I don't know for sure. It was very faint, but my track record with Odcdm types and the Odcdm intergenerics is that they do tend to have fusarium. So I'm going to be proactive and I'm going to give all of these babies a little treatment just to make sure that we don't have any issues, because I ignored what seemed to be a little purple ring on my Shari baby, and my Shari baby is now in pieces and is a complete mess and a disaster. I saved her, but she's not going to be in good shape for years to come, so I'm not going to ignore that stuff anymore. This one is Eye Candy, excuse me, Penny Candy, and that's the name of the company that I got it from, Kalapana Tropicals. So she's only 2 bulbs, so I couldn't like trim a rhizome or trim a bulb off to check her, but I'm gonna treat her anyways. She has a spike with a small little branch off the bottom. It does look like maybe these bottom bulbs might start to pop open sometime soon. And her picture, again, I'm sorry about dragging you all over the place here. That's what she looks like. So I thought she was too pretty. They had another version of this that didn't have the yellow, but I just really liked the yellow. So I forget what that one was called. But they have a lot of really beautiful plants on there, so it was hard to limit myself to just 5. This orchid is a Catatante Kilauea Karma, and she actually has 2 spikes. So she's got one that goes all the way up, and that one actually broke in transit. The tip of it broke off, but I mean, it's so tall, you really wouldn't know the difference. So I wasn't too upset. And then this one's a little further behind. This one did have enough bulbs for me to pull a little bulb off. And again, you know, I'm just going to treat them just because I don't know for sure. I am keeping them quarantined from my other orchids just to make sure if they have any bugs or any residual, you know, issues, they're probably not getting the amount of light that they need because I'm keeping them here on my butcher block. Oh wait, you know, it's kind of out of the windows, but I don't want my whole collection to get any type of bugs. So far, so good. I mean, I've been growing orchids for about a year now, and I haven't had any bug outbreaks. So I don't want this to be my first one. And that's her picture. That's what she looks like. So she's really pretty. I don't know if it's coming through so much on the video, but it's got like a coppery color to it, almost like an iridescent quality. So that's what really appealed to me. And then I decided to get Miltoniopsis to replace my Andrea West that died. That's my yellow Miltoniopsis that I had. Yeah, I lost that one to the dreaded F. So I decided to get another one. This one isn't exactly the same. This is Ombres Charm Cream Puff. The one I had was Andrea West. So this one's a little bit like paler. I'll show you. So it's going to come through white on the video, but it's actually like a cream color. So it's not quite as yellow as the Andrea West, but it's still got like those yellow undertones to it. So I figured I would get it. The pattern on the lip and on the sepals is very similar to the Andrea West. And then the last one that I got is my first Latoria Dendrobium. This is atroviolaceum. I've wanted a Latoria for a while. I've heard really great things about how they bloom and how long the blooms last and how easy they are to grow. And I really enjoy spots. So I have them in abundance, and the lip is gorgeous. It's a striped, like vivid purple lip. This plant reminds me of the musical Wicked because of the purple and the green. So she has 3 spikes. She has 1, 2, and 3. These buds were closed when I got her, and they're starting to crack open. But I just love the spotting on the back. It's just so beautiful. She's in my bathroom window, and so you can really smell her scent. In a larger room like this, you really can't detect it, but in the bathroom you can. And it's like many other orchids. It's not what you would classify as a sweet smell. Like orchids don't smell typically like roses or like, you know, any other garden plant. They have like a slightly spicier smell to them. So, I mean, some orchids I'm sure do, but in my experience, most of my orchids that are fragrant, they kind of have like a spicy smell to them, not so much like a floral. They have floral undertones, but it's like kind of like a spicy smell. But I really enjoy her. I love looking at her. So those are my new babies. Like I said, I am keeping them quarantined away from my other plants because I really don't want to have a bug infestation. It doesn't appear that they have bugs, but I don't think that just a quick inspection of them will really reveal that. The good thing is that I do grow hydroponically in water culture, and so bugs don't really have media to hide in. The only place they can really go is in the foliage and the leaves, on the spikes, and that's things that I check regularly. So if there are bugs, I will find them. So anyways, if you have any questions about the plants or anything like that, let me know. But I hope you're all having a great spring. I hope your spring's a little bit warmer and less crazy than mine is. And I will talk to you all next time.